So I have several door hinges in my Airstream that regularly come apart and the door wants to fall off. I just fixed this one, this bottom one, and I've got a couple others to fix. So I'll show you how to do that. It took me a while to figure it out, but I figured out how to fix it, and I'll share that that knowledge with you on the next one that's broken. Before I get started in showing you that, I thought I'd also show you, this is a good time when you're on the floor or looking in cabinets and everything to do repairs. Look for any loose screws that might be laying around. They come loose when you're going down the road, and it's always good to go ahead and collect those, put them in a little baggie, and then you can use them when you're making repairs, or go ahead and figure out where they came from and screw them back in. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those and see where they came from. So this is the latest one that is broken, and I need to fix it. So it's the hinge on the main closet door, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to fix that. So you want to take a Phillips head screwdriver and go ahead and take these little screws out. Now you want to take off this other side by removing those little screws. So these little screws are smaller than the ones that were on the bracket that held the bracket. So make sure you keep those separated. And then go ahead and remove this hinge. So the problem is that this hinge won't go back into place, and there's a little screw inside this little hole that you have to undo to get it to put everything back into place. So I'm going to take that out right now. So I'm removing a good one from a door, one that isn't broken, and I'll go ahead and replace it, put the good one in the closet door until I can get the proper size, and then I'll just replace it in this door in the dinette that I rarely ever use, but at least for now I'll have. So what I did is I took this hinge off of another cabinet, because this is a cabinet I use, the closet door, on a regular basis, and I'm in the process of putting this on here, and need two hands to do it. So I was able to get it screwed in on the frame and on the door. We'll see how it works. There we go. That one's fixed. So one of the things you want to do as part of your monthly maintenance in the rig is to go around to all of these hinges and make sure that they're in there tight. Okay, because they come loose going down the road, and if it's too far gone, like the closet door, it's not repairable. You have to end up, if that screw comes out in the center, you have to replace it, and which is unfortunate. So that's one of the first things that you want to do, is make sure that everything is secure. If not, go ahead and just go ahead and tighten the screws and on either side. Additionally, if you have one that is a little bit loose, like this one is a little bit loose, and I need to fix it before it becomes not repairable, is you want to pull off the little cover, which is this, and then you want to go in and tighten it. And if you can see, there's a little plate back here, and on the one in the closet you saw it was separated, so I cannot fix that one. But there's a little plate there that you want to go ahead and tighten this plate. And I'm trying to get close to it. You want to tighten this plate to this plate. Otherwise, opening and closing loosens it and it ends up breaking, and then you end up having to buy a new one. So inside this little hole, there's a little screw that you just want to go in and kind of tighten that down. And it's hard to do while I'm holding the camera. So I'm going to put the camera down. This screw right here kind of raises and lowers the cabinet door. So you want to make sure that you have that not too tight in there. Otherwise you won't be able to close the door. It must align with the closure, which is this little black thing right here. Otherwise you'll have to buy a new one of these things, which I've had to buy these before, because if it doesn't align and this little plastic thing isn't in the right position, it breaks very easily. It's not the best design, especially with these things coming loose, and they're pretty expensive to replace. They're about $22 a piece. I have some information on that, but just try to do what you can to keep this thing in working order, because once it separates, it's pretty much almost very difficult to fix. Regular maintenance of coming in and just trying to tighten this down here is a good idea. Additionally, these little covers, they're for aesthetics, and they just go over the screws to make it look a little more aesthetically pleasing. Sometimes I leave them off because I'm going in here so often to do the maintenance on these. So there is a place you can order these grass hinges. The number is 6065G, and it's a cabinet self-closing hinge. This is the printout from the RV repair place. I looked into getting a couple of them from the RV repair place in the town that I'm in, and they gave this to me. They printed this out from eBay, and it's $24.95 a piece, so I'll have to order them through there. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.